everybody, JC here from Toy News International and MarvelousNews.com. And today I'm coming at you with a quick update video to give you the lowdown on all the new stuff that was revealed by Hasbro today during their media event that runs in conjunction with New York Comic Con for Marvel Legends. So Hasbro's not actually at New York Comic Con this year, but again, they did have a special event where they invited members of the media in and showed off a number of new products. Now, they weren't the products I was actually expecting. I was expecting, based on what Dwight told me at HasCon, I was expecting them to be showing off the new Marvel Legends Black Panther movie figures and maybe have in hand the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure that's part of the X-Men wave, neither of which they had, but they did have some other cool reveals. Now, first of all, they announced the return of Mighty Mugs. If you used to collect those, you'll remember those are vinyl-like type figures, and so they are bringing those back. The first wave is going to have Captain America, Groot, Spider-Man, and Black Widow. So again, if you used to collect the Mighty Mugs, you'll be pretty happy with that news. Now for Marvel Legends, they had a number of new reveals as well as had figures that we had previously seen on hand. So first of all, they had things like the Defenders box set with Luke Cage, the new Luke Cage figure, which is basically a repaint of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and then the shirtless Iron Fist and the Jewel figure and the Daredevil figure. And Jewel is just a repaint of the Silk figure that they previously did. And Daredevil is just a repaint of the previous Daredevil figure, and Iron Fist is a repaint of the most recent Iron Fist figure they did, only he no longer has a shirt on. Now that's going to be an Amazon exclusive. They also showed off the Medusa figure, which is a Walgreens exclusive. Again, we'd seen that one. They did, for the first time, have in hand the Mr. Fantastic Four figure, which will also be a Walgreens exclusive. They announced that back during San Diego Comic-Con, and we've seen a slide image of that, but this is the first time we are seeing it in hand. Now, besides that, they announced new figures for the X-Men wave. So they started announcing that during HasCon a couple weeks ago with the Tiger Stripe Wolverine, Psylocke, and Storm with the Mohawk. Now, with Psylocke, they showed an extra accessory that she's coming with, that psychic ability face mask that you often see the character with, that basically you put around her eyes. It's pink with a semi-translucent plastic, so that's pretty cool. And then they also announced two new figures for this wave. So adding to this wave will be a new Gladiator figure and then a new Multiple Man figure. So a lot of you had been hoping for Multiple Man, and in fact, he is going to be included in this wave. Now, there should be some more figures in this wave yet to be announced, but again, those are what we know so far. And then, of course, the Apocalypse figure, which we've seen slide images of, is the Build-A-Figure for that wave. They also announced the remaining figures for the new Spider-Man wave. So this is the wave that we know was going to include the Mysterio figure, the new Mysterio figure, as well as Gwenpool, Spider-Punk, Lasher. At HasCon, it was announced that a new Spider-Woman figure would be included in this wave. And then today, they announced a new Prowler figure. So if you're a fan of Prowler, we are getting an updated version of him, as well as a new Spider-Man Noir figure. So I know a lot of you have been hoping for a Spider-Man Noir in the 6-inch scale, and we are in fact getting that one, and it looks pretty good. And of course, the Build-A-Figure for that one is the Lizard figure, which we first saw during San Diego Comic-Con. For the Avengers wave, we had previously known that there was going to be Songbird and King Cobra, which was announced at HasCon. But today they announced that also joining that wave is going to be a new classic Taskmaster figure. So we'd gotten a more modern Taskmaster a year or so ago in the line, but now we're getting a classic Taskmaster, and definitely happy about that one. Now, we don't know much about that wave, but just those three figures at this time. They also had the Toys R Us exclusive Claw and Shuri 2-pack that we'd previously seen that was announced at HasCon, and then had like the Riders wave with the Ghost Rider and the Black Widow figure, which we had previously seen at San Diego and again at HasCon. And they also had the new Deadpool wave on hand, which has Cable, a new Deadpool figure, Domino, Deathlock, X-23, and Prowler, with the Sasquatch figure being the Build-A-Figure on that one. And I believe there is one more figure coming with that, which probably will be announced at the London Comic Con, which is later this month. Okay, so that's it for Marvel Legends. Now, we've got plenty more coverage coming from New York Comic Con from other companies like Tamashii Nations and SH Figuarts. I believe they're going to be debuting a new Thor Ragnarok and Hulk Ragnarok figure for the SH Figuarts line. We should have images of that pretty soon. And then also, I expect that we'll be seeing some new Transformer reveals later this afternoon, so be sure to tune in to tformers.com. I'll be doing more news updates, videos, but again, if you want all the latest happenings, be sure to tune in to the sites tformers.com, marvelousnews.com, TNI, toynewseye.com, and JediInsider.com. Hasbro also had a few reveals for their Star Wars 6-inch Black Series line. They debuted a couple of new Bounty Hunter figures from Empire Strikes Back, so we're getting Dengar and then Forlom, or Zuckuss as I prefer to call him since that's how he was named in the original Kenner toy line. And then also we're getting a Lando Calrissian figure in Skiff Guard disguise from Return of the Jedi, so our second Lando figure. And also they showed DJ, the character in the upcoming Last Jedi movie, so we're getting a 6-inch version of him as well. They also had on hand things like the Black Series Darth Vader helmet, which they debuted at HasCon. They actually had that on display here at this event. All right, guys, until next time, please hit that subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Like the video if you're so inclined. Also, be sure to follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.